Coxed fours. Top of the screen, we have Capital, Intrepid, Mendota in 2, Saugatuck in 3, Alexandria, Ann Arbor in 4, Alexandria in 5, Sammamish in 6, Chinook 7, and East Arm in lane 8. Blades are buried for most crews, so we'll get a start underway here shortly. The start flag is up and down. So we are now underway in the women's E Coxed fours. Full flight here. 8 lanes. Very early speed here out of that lane 5, Alexandria. Perhaps then, hard to tell there between Saugatuck, Capital for maybe second. Again, not even in the first 250 yet.
That Alexandria boat, lane 5. Phenomenal start from them. They might be the early leader here. So Alexandria in lane 5, center of the screen. They've taken an early lead. Absolutely no idea on 2, 3, 4, 5. That is all just bow balls across and on the surge. Let's see if this view makes it a little easier for us to call it. Okay, there we go. So Alexandria in lane 5 is in first. Sammamish A is in second. Chinook is in third. Closely followed for 4th, 5th, and 6th by East Arm. Capital out there in lane 1 and Saugatuck in lane 3. So that's your field right now. But again, the leaders are Alexandria and Sammamish is in second. I don't want to rule out that Alexandria Ann Arbor crew either. They are in lane 3. They might now be surging towards 3rd place. This is a great race. We're coming up to the halfway mark. That big red buoy that you see on the far side, that's where the 500 meter mark is. Alexandria is trying to get there with open water, and they might just pull that off. So Alexandria now an open water lead. In second, but only by a smidge, is Sammamish A. Chinook is with them in lane 7. Alexandria, Saugatuck is with them as well. Capital is with them. Great race so far. If anything, it is Sammamish on the move and eating away at that Alexandria lead. They're getting pushed by Chinook, who are fighting for a spot in the medals.
Yeah, East Arm is really pushing the field of 4 that we see on the screen right now. Does look like, East Arm, it's a little bit sneaky, but their bow hasn't really, it hasn't walked backwards away from the speed that Chinook has been laying down.
Yep.
Chinook is now a seat down of Sammamish.
Yeah, and this is kind of that shot that tells us what the crew in the lead can see as well, because their coxswain has to look pretty far over the shoulder to get an idea of what the field looks like. It's still Alexandria in the lead. It is Sammamish in second. Chinook is pushing them. It seems to be that on every surge they take a little bit more back, and they have a little bit of a rush towards second place. So our medalists at this point, if this was the finish line, would be Alexandria in lane 5, Sammamish in lane 6 in second, and Chinook out of lane 7 in third. But this is still a great race for 3, 4, and 5. East Arm still in contention. Saugatuck still in contention as well. We saw the Capital boat drop back a little bit. So our top 5 is all connected. They have a gap to the rest of the field. It's Alexandria in the lead as we're coming up to the finish line. It's still Sammamish in second, but Chinook is on the move. That might very well be the medalist, but in what order?
Very, very tight here. Also, Saugatuck has taken a move. Alexandria had open water, but look at this. Sammamish has got overlap with the leaders of Alexandria. Saugatuck, will they best Chinook there at the end?
Alexandria, the gold. Sammamish, the silver, and too close to call for the bronze. We're going to have to wait and see what the finish photo and time teams say. Again, that is Alexandria, the winner, Sammamish with the silver, and a showdown between Saugatuck and Chinook for the bronze. No decision just yet.
Racing now.